It's like a smell that brings back memories of childhood. It's the name of it alone brings back a flood of memories and a chill.
The second plane had just hit the North Tower. And I remember feeling like a tsunami of chills going up and down my body. I was freaked.
There was this eerie kind of like quiet about the city. It wasn't like people were going crazy, but people were just somberly walking up the streets, a lot of them covered in ash, and just heading north.
There was no sound of keyboards and no traffic in the streets, and nobody was beeping the microwave. It was stone quiet.
And the next morning, there was no bustle. It was a standstill.
The day was really spent trying to get back to my wife and get home. And in a time like that, you instantly realize what's important.
We decided we should go and visit the middle school that had the most Muslim children. We were afraid that there might be some trouble, but the thing that amazed me, they were so loving. The children were so loving to each other, and they were protecting each other. It was a moment for me where I thought, I wish all the people could stop worrying about ideology and just look at faces.
In New York, you're there with everyone going through that healing process, being able to go down to Ground Zero and see it and say, like, this is what happened, and going down there a few days after to help deliver water to the workers and kind of seeing it in its process versus receiving it through the media or through the news.
Being there wasn't really a retaliation or an anger. It was quite the opposite. It was more a coming together of people.
Sometimes when people are grieving, they sometimes do it alone, but this was a moment when people really came together and everybody felt some level of grief, whether you were in New York or whether you were in Texas or even in Europe.
Having the candlelight visuals and talking and being there for each other, like that was more of a healing, and that was the type of healing that people need.
If we think this is a normative way to heal problems in the world, we are going nowhere. There's always going to be a reason to have a war. We have to find reasons to see people as human beings and find a way to preserve each other.